Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, this is our third session for trigonometry. In the previous session, we have discussed some basic problems based on trigonometry. In this session, we'll be taking some more problems, and I'm sure you might have revised both the sessions of trigonometry. So let's begin this session, and do have your paper and pen with you. So just start solving the problems with me, right? Now this problem here, in which quadrant does theta lie when sec theta and cosec theta? Sec theta is negative, that means cos theta is negative, and cosec theta is negative, that means sin theta is also negative, right? Quickly draw the circle, all sugar, tea, coffee, right? In the third quadrant, sin and cos, both of them are negative, right? So if sin and cos both of them are negative, then it will be quadrant 3 only. No alternative is there. Only this quadrant is there in which sin and cos both of them are negative, right? So it's third only. Now friends, let's try this problem. Here, see, we have to calculate the value of cot theta, and that I mean theta, then we have to find out the value of sin theta. So to save time, what you can do, see, you must be aware of that 9, 40, 41. These three are Pythagorean triplet, right? That this is hypotenuse, that is fixed, but out of these two, which one is perpendicular, which is base, it's not clear, right? So by hit and trial, we need to find it out. Okay, so how do we do that? So this equation is given to us. I put up the value of theta, that is cosec theta and cot theta from this, and see whether it's 9 or not, right? First of all, we assume this to be base and this to be perpendicular, right? So cosec theta will be what? Opposite of sin theta. Sin theta is what? 40 by 41. So cosec theta will be 41 by 40. So 41 into 41 by 40 minus 40. Cot theta will be what? Opposite of tan theta. That means reciprocal of tan theta. Tan theta is what? 40 by 9. So that will be 9 by 40. So by this calculation, we won't be getting 9, right? So now let's take the other case. This is base, this is perpendicular, right? So cosec theta 41, cosec theta is hypotenuse by perpendicular, so that's 9 minus 40. Cot theta is what? Base by perpendicular, so base is 40, so that's 40 by 9. So it's 41 square, that is 1681, minus 40 square 1600, so 81 by 9 is 9, so that means we are getting 9. That means 9 is perpendicular, 40 is base, and 41 is hypotenuse. Sin theta is what? In that case, perpendicular by hypotenuse, so that's 9 by 41, right? So simply you can do by this approach. Okay, you must be aware of the basic Pythagorean triplet. That is the only condition. Okay, I write some of them for you. 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13, 8, 15, 17, 9, 40, 41, and their multiples also. 3, 4, 5, 3x, 4x, 5x. They will also be Pythagorean triplet. 5x, 12x, 13x, 8x, 15x, 17x, 9x, 40x, 41x. All of them will be Pythagorean triplet as well, right? So if basic Pythagorean triplets are clear in your mind, it will be easy for you to do, right? It's a matter of just 15 to 20 seconds only. Now this question, here 1 minus sine square a is this. We have to find out the value of this. Now 1 minus sine square a is what? Cos square a. And cos square a is what? 1 upon sec square a is equal to 0.8 sec a. So this, that means 1 upon sec a is 0.8. That means cos a is 0.8, right? Cos a is 0.8. That means I can say it is 8 by 10. So this 8 by 10 is this. This is 8. This is 10. So this is, we can say 3, 6, 8, 10, right? 6, 8, 10, the Pythagorean triplet. Okay, 3, 4, 5, double of them, 6, 8, 10. This is basic Pythagorean triplet, and their multiple will also be in Pythagorean triplets. Okay, so 6, 8, 10. Now we want 10a. So 10a will be what? 6 by 8. and 1 upon cos A, or we can say sec A. Sec A will be what? 10 by 8. So precisely it is 16 by 8. That's 2. Okay. I hope you are getting it. Now this problem. If tan A plus cot A is m, then the value of tan square A plus cot square A. Simple. Just square this. So A plus B whole square is what? Tan square A plus cot square A plus 2 tan A cot A. So tan A cot A will be 1. So 2 into 1, that's 2, is equal to m square. So this will be what? M square minus 2. As simple as that. Okay. Now in this case we have to find out the value of y, this expression where tan alpha is 3. So precisely what you can do, you can divide the numerator and denominator by cos square alpha. So this will be tan square alpha minus 3 upon 2 tan square alpha plus 1, right? Cos square alpha we have divided by cos square alpha, so this tan square alpha minus 3 upon 2 tan square alpha plus 1. Now just put up the value of tan alpha, that's 9 minus 3, 6 upon 2 into 3, 6 plus 1, 7. So that's 6 by 7. Okay. Now we see this question, a word problem based on application of trigonometry or Pythagorean theorem. The top of a ladder is leaning against a building at a point 12 feet above the ground. The bottom of the ladder is 5 feet from the base of the building. What is the length of the ladder? Simple. There will be a right angle triangle. I just draw it. So in this case, what is happening? Top of the ladder, this is top of the ladder, is leaning against a building at a point 12 feet. This is 12 feet above the ground. The bottom of the ladder is 5 feet from the base of the building. We have to find out the length of the ladder. So 5, 12 and 13. These are Pythagorean triplet that we know. So length of the ladder will be nothing but 13 feet. As simple as that. Okay. Now this, an observer 1.5 meter tall is 28.5 meter away from a chimney. The angle of elevation of the top of the chimney from her eyes is 45 degree. What is the height of the chimney? So let's draw the diagram first of all. Now this is the diagram. This is the person 1.5 meter tall. Distance between these two chimney and this person is 28.5. So this length and this length same. After that, the angle of elevation of the top of the chimney is from his eyes is 45 degree. We assume that eyes and this line is aligned. So this is 45 degree. We have to find out this length. Okay. Now this length must also be 1.5. Now see what happens over here. This is a triangle we are getting. This angle is 45 degree, this is 90 degree, that means this is also 45 degree, right? So that means this length and this length must be same. So if it is 28.5, it must be 28.5, right? Now the total height of the chimney is from this point to this point is 28.5 plus 1.5, that's 30 meter. As simple as that. Okay. Now this case, the length of a string between a kite and a point on the ground is 85 meter. If the string makes an angle theta with the level ground such that tan theta is equal to 15 by 8, how high is the kite? First of all, let's draw the diagram. See here, we have to find out this height. This is angle theta. The length of string between a kite, this is point on the ground and this is kite, is 85 meter. If the string makes an angle theta with the level ground such that tan theta is 15 by 8. So we have to find this. Now tan theta is what? 15 by 8. So I assume perpendicular to be 15k and base to be 8k. That means this is actually 15k and this is 8k. Okay. Now friends, 8, 15 and 17, these three are Pythagorean triplet. Now if it is 85, that means it has to be 15 into 5, 75, it should be 40, right? That means this is actually 40 and this is actually 75. Okay, this is a basic Pythagorean triplet, and its multiple, common multiple, will also be in Pythagoras. They will also satisfy Pythagoras theorem. So 17 into 5, 15 into 5, and 8 into 5. So this is 40, 75, and 85. Now how high is the kite? That is 75 meter. Okay, so basic knowledge of Pythagorean triplet will help you to solve the problems faster. Now this, a vertical pole is 12 meter high and length of its shadow is 12 root 3, the angle of elevation of the sun. Very simple. This, the height of pole is 12, shadow is 12 root 3. So the angle of elevation will be this. Okay, when you see upside. So this and this, the relationship between perpendicular and base is given by tan theta. So tan theta is actually 12 by 12 root 3. So that's 1 by root 3. That means this angle must be 30 degree. Okay. I hope you are clear. Now this question, angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point at a distance of 100 meter from its foot on a horizontal plane is found to be 60 degree. Just draw simply a diagram. This angle is 60 degree. Angle of elevation of the top of a tower is 60 degree from a point distance 100 meter. That means this is 100. We have to find this, right? Height of the tower. Now between this and this, the relationship is given by tan theta, right? So tan 60 degree is root 3. That is x by 100. So it is 100 root 3. Now root 3 is what? 1.73. So precisely it is 173 point something. So that's this. Okay. A vertical flagstaff stands on a horizontal plane. This from a point 150 distance 150 meter away from the foot. The angle of elevation is 30 degree. Height of this. Further, h by 150 is tan 30 degree. So that's 1 upon root 3. So h, that is height, is 150 upon root 3. So 150 upon root 3, we can rationalize that. So this is 3. So it's 50 into root 3. So 50 into 1.73. So 17 5s are 85. So 85 something. So we have, that's 86.6. Okay. Very simple. Now, a player sitting on the top of a tower of height 20 meter observes the angle of depression of a ball laying on the ground to be 60 degree. Now, this angle is 60 degree. That means this angle will also be of 60 degrees since this line is parallel to this line. And since the person is seeing from top of a tower, it will be angle of depression. So angle of depression and angle of elevation, the value will be same, right? So 20 meter height is the height of the tower. The angle of depression is 60 degree. Distance between foot of the tower and ball, that we have to find out this x, right? So relationship between these two is given by tan theta. So tan 60 degree, that's root 3 is equal to 20 by x. So x is 20 by root 3, or we can say this. So this is 3, almost 7 into 1.73, right? So that's around 12.55. Okay. Friends, in the next session, we'll be taking some more problems based on application of trigonometry, right? Do revise this session and the previous ones. Bye-bye.